tonight we're gonna make, in honor of my grandmother's 89th birthday, which happened on Sunday, we're gonna make grandma's world famous, soon to be world famous, crispy tacos.
Crispy tacos.
Here I'm gonna show you how to actually prepare the tacos, cook them, fry them. We're gonna make a salsa roja and a salsa verde. It's gonna be the best. So, tortilla, okay, very important, corn tortilla. You put it in the microwave, you have to cook these things a little bit, like 90%, or else you're not gonna be able to use them. They're just gonna keep breaking, all right? So, tortilla, 15 seconds in the microwave. That's all you gotta do. I already prepped like 15 of them. So, I'm gonna show you how to do this. So, a little bit of meat. This is what we made. It's my favorite. We're gonna do chicken, but we ran a little short of time. But, so it's a modified recipe of what grandma makes. Ground beef, 80-20. It's 80% pure ground beef and 20% fat. You don't want to go any leaner than that because you're not going to get the fat rendering on the actual flavor. So I'm going to put that in there. It's all very important not to put too much. You don't want to overfill these things. You know, like a Taco Bell taco, like where they have the little pouch of grease. That's kind of what you're going for at that point. See, look at a pouch of grease right there because you still got to fill them with other stuff. Also, some people use only one toothpick. I use two. Why? Why not? You gotta be safe. You gotta be careful because working with corn tortillas, they'll break, and you'll see a couple that are kind of broken on the bottom because I prepped them. One, and then weave it again on both edges. So you're still getting the protection from this. What you're basically doing is making sure that the meat doesn't fall out. See? If you just had it with no toothpicks, all the meat would come out, and you would have just a crispy tortilla shell with meat on the side of it in oil. That's what it's supposed to look like. Look at all this good stuff right here. All right, so oil, they're just about right. It's not a proper temperature monitor, but it's my Mexican hand. You want to put them like this side out so you can kind of stack them around. You want to get the oil under them. And you're gonna get some popping. You're gonna get some locking. Gonna be a lot of breakdancing going in here because it's hot, and then meat's gonna be coming out of there. It's gonna be popping in the oil. All the moisture's gonna be starting to bake. I mean, to crispy your taco. Look at all this good stuff. Look at that. You gotta cook these beforehand because you still gotta work with them and put your other ingredients in them. So you want to kind of get the oil on all the edges, just so there's no like dull spots in your tacos. There's a quick fry, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes on each side, 6 minutes, 7 minutes total for a pan, depending on how hot your oil is, and if you don't get blasted in the face with the hamburger nugget. So see how these guys are? They're still edible. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just you're gonna have a little bit more splash and oil that's gonna be coming up towards you. And always have this prepared so you can drain the grease and make sure that you get the healthiest taco possible. Okay, while this is cooking, we're gonna make some salsa, man. So this is a salsa verde, tomatillo salsa. This is more of a citrus, less spicy salsa. So basically what it is jalapenos, tomatillos, garlic cloves, salt and pepper, and half an onion. See what kind of flavor we're working with. We still got a little bit. Oh, that's good. And the guy over here. Have a little bit of a cilantro kind of hole left over. Oh man, that looks good. Keep that at zero. I'm gonna die! Oh. AKA jalapeno seed in your eyeball. And it's not fun. But we're having a good time on That's the Flavor. Oh man.
Nice.
There's a little tang to it, you can taste the bite, but it's not overpowering where it takes over the whole meal. Make sure you check your guys over here. Oh yeah, we're good on this side. Oh yeah, look at that's gonna be nice. So this one, salsa roja, I like to make these a little bit more spicy. So the ratio I use is 3 Roma tomatoes to 1 jalapeno pepper. If you want to spice it up, 2 Roma tomatoes to 1 jalapeno pepper. That's a little too spicy. Or you can buy just 1 serrano pepper and roast that as well. So it's basically the same thing. I'm going to show you how to do this so you can keep the body of it and everything like that. With the salsa roja, you don't want to put the cilantro in while you're mixing it and you're blending it, okay? I'm going to use a hand blender because I don't want to break out the other humongous fruit processor I have. But you can use anything you have. You can use a hand blender, you can use a regular blender, you can use a RoboCoupe, whatever you have. I like to use a hand blender on the salsa because it kind of keeps the body, it doesn't liquefy it as much. It's very important to multitask in the kitchen. Because if you don't multitask, then chef will yell at you. Not me. I was never a mean chef. I just told you that you were a big dummy and you didn't know what you're doing. We're just blending these together. You kind of want to dance around it. You kind of spin it together. You want to get that initial so you can break up everything. So we're going to turn these guys. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. That's much pretty. If it wasn't hot grease right there, I would give it a kiss. Alright, so let's continue with the salsa. Try not to get any of this in your eye. Or else it'll hurt. There's a button on here that says turbo. I never used it before. Oh man, that's spicy. Woo! That's like Mexican spicy. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Turn these guys over. See how they stay together? There's not a lot of meat falling out of it. We're almost ready for dinner. Alright, let's take a look at this joint. Yeah, we'll get you some tasting spoons. Very important. Ooh! That'll wake you up in the morning, boys and girls. Oh my goodness, that's hot. Really good. Take these guys out. See, it's about 6 minutes. Set them over here with their friends. Re-oil this thing a little bit. You can cool your, but it's gonna cool your pan down, so don't put it in right away immediately. Like I said, don't put the cilantro in while you're blending it because it'll change color. It won't be red anymore. You want specks of green in it. Cilantro, very important to wash these things very well. There's dirt everywhere in this thing. Okay, so I washed it, double washed it already, so we don't have dirt in our salsa. You don't want to cut it up too fine. Kind of give it a rough chop. Give it a rough chop. About half a bunch. Then you're gonna do this. Mix it. I'm gonna throw a little bit more salt and pepper in there. I have a mix, fresh ground pepper and salt. Oh man, that's good. We cooking with fire over here. Alright. Make sure you turn off all your stuff. You say it's like a new dealer. Do that?
Yep.
Alright, now that your tacos are cooked, your salsa's done, now it's time for the preparation. Which preparation is a little strange. I know, it's, I was telling my barber I got a haircut today, and I was like, oh, I do a cooking show, we're gonna make grandma's crispy tacos, so we're gonna put grandma avocado. I was like, nah man, it's basic. It's lettuce, tomato, grated Parmesan cheese. The green stuff in the green bottle, that's what we use. That's what grandma uses. We don't endorse any products, but I'm sure this is just as good as Kraft. So we're going to construct a couple. It's basically, it's lettuce, tomato, Parmesan cheese, whatever salsa you would like. You have to gently Be gentle, very gentle with her, okay? You put the stuff in the taco very gently, okay? Okay, what do we say? Take out your toothpick. Make sure there's two. A good way to do it is put them where the taco used to be. That's how you make sure. Alright, so you're gonna open these slightly. Slightly open them. You can see the steam rising out of them. You're gonna put tomatoes in first, okay? You're gonna put shredded iceberg lettuce, okay? No spinach, no nothing, no other nonsense. Boom. And you're gonna put Parmesan cheese on top. Boom. Tacos, let's make a couple more. Gently, gently, look at that. Look at the pocket still steamy, meat still hot. That's it. This is why they're soon to be world famous. When's the any time you ever seen anybody put Parmesan cheese out of it? I think it's some poor people thing. That's why when I told you guys to put the little pocket in the front, that's because you still gotta put stuff on the top. You gotta make sure there's enough room for all the goodness. Easy, look at that. Oh yeah, that one's perfect. Mike, are you excited for these things?
Extremely excited.
Oh, look at that. Mike Mazzotti doing a great job back there. He smells it. He smelled it when he walked in. Okay, we're going to do one more for the plating sequence. Oh, yeah. And you get a little salsa of your choice. Some green, some red. Those are Grandma's world famous crispy tacos.
Tacos.
Happy birthday, Mom Tilly. I love you forever. These are my homage to you. You taught me how to do these things more than you teach me. Basically, I watched you do these things, and I've eaten them my whole life, and they're delicious. Everything's gonna be on my website. All the recipes, all the preparation, how to make the salsa, how to do everything. Please follow us on all the social medias, and you can check that out through my website, rogerdezola.com. And I want to thank you for joining us for another episode of That's the Flavor! That's the Flavor! It's time to eat. And one more thing before you can't eat Grandma's crispy tacos without a Mexican Coca-Cola. And then you don't even use a bottle opener like a Mexican. You just open it up. You're lucky I didn't do it with my teeth. It's so good.